People in the world answered his calls. Politicians, scientists, royalty. And then one day, he was found dead in a prison cell. Officially, it was suicide. But millions still ask the same question. Who was Jeffrey Epstein, really? Jeffrey Epstein wasn't born into power. He didn't come from a wealthy dynasty. There was no Ivy League fame that predicted his future. Yet somehow, in the 1980s, he entered the world of Wall Street elites. He briefly worked at Bear Stearns, and from there, his life took a strange turn. He claimed he only managed money for billionaires, not millionaires, billionaires. But here's the mystery. No one could clearly explain how he made his own fortune. There were no groundbreaking companies, no revolutionary inventions, no public financial empire. And yet, he owned one of the largest private mansions in New York City. He had private jets, multiple estates, and eventually a private island. But Epstein didn't just collect wealth. He collected powerful friends. Over the years, he was photographed and linked with former U.S. President Bill Clinton. He had social connections with businessmen and future President Donald Trump. He was associated with Britain's Prince Andrew. He surrounded himself with top academics, CEOs, and global influencers. He moved in circles where access was everything. And then there was his private Caribbean island, Little St. James. The media would later call it the Island of Secrets. In 2005, the first cracks began to show. Allegations surfaced involving underage girls. The accusations were serious: sexual abuse, trafficking, exploitation. By 2008, Epstein was facing charges. But something shocking happened. Instead of a lengthy federal prison sentence, he received a controversial plea deal. Just 13 months. With work release privileges, he was allowed to leave jail during the day. Many people couldn't understand it. Why was he treated differently? Who was protecting him? For years after his release, Epstein quietly rebuilt his social connections. The world moved on. The headlines faded. Until 2019, federal authorities arrested him again, this time on serious trafficking charges. The case was stronger. Witnesses were more vocal. Evidence was mounting. The public was watching closely, because if Epstein went to trial, powerful names might be exposed. Then came August 10, 2019. Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York. The official ruling: suicide by hanging. But the circumstances raised immediate suspicion. The surveillance cameras malfunctioned. 2 guards reportedly fell asleep. Important records were incomplete. And just like that, the man who allegedly held secrets about the global elite was gone. No trial. No testimony. No full answers. Conspiracy theories spread rapidly. Some believed he was silenced. Others believed the truth was too dangerous to come out. But here's the bigger question. Was Jeffrey Epstein simply a criminal who manipulated powerful people? Or was he something more strategic, a man who understood that information is the ultimate currency? Because when you control secrets, you control leverage. And when you control leverage, you don't need to be the most powerful person in the room. You just need everyone else to fear what you know. The Epstein story is not just about crime. It's about influence. It's about access. It's about how power protects itself. And sometimes, the most dangerous weapon in the world isn't money. It's secrets. And some secrets are buried forever.